Yo, what's wrong with people? No, for real. What's wrong with people? It's the thought process for me. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process with the reevaluate your thought process? Yo, thought process, you working today? It's working. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process when you coming out your comfort zone to go mind your business with them minding your own business, and somebody just wants to be miserable with them being miserable in their own thought process to come out their comfort zone to come and bother you in your own lane? It be the thought process. Like, ma'am, sir, you trying to cross paths with me at the end of the day, and I wasn't even bothering you. Like, it be the mindset for me. You ever had somebody try to antagonize your character and display you as something that you truly not, like crazy delusion, all types of toxic behavior within toxic behavior? Because they put a projection on you as to their delusional mindset as a description as to them saying who you are and who you not? It be the thought process for me. Then they want to gang up on you with multiple people. It be the thought process for me. Like, ma'am, sir, you're doing too much with your delusional mindset. You're taking it too far. You're voluntary inviting people into a conversation, right? That ain't got nothing to do with your thought process right now. When ain't got nothing to do with your thought process, right? And you reevaluate your thought process saying to yourself is, why is food being weird today? Like, out of all days, I had to be minding my business and I come across this. You ever had no moments where you try to say, dang, I had to reevaluate my life for real? It's the thought process for me. When somebody is looking for a reaction out of you, and they're having a conversation amongst other people about you, that's not you. Saying that you're crazy, saying that you're delusional, all these toxic behavior within toxic behavior because they're looking for a reaction out of you. And because they're looking for a reaction out of you, they don't know that you know at the end of the day that you're not playing games with them. And why are you not playing games with them? Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. You're not about to go back and forth with somebody. That's for sure. But it's just the mindset. How a person can antagonize an innocent person that's genuinely minding their business, and you gang up on one person because you have malicious intentions just to get a reaction out of them. Antagonizing somebody, it be the thought process of me. Devil, devil, return back to sender. Devil, devil, not today. Devil, devil, return back to sender. Devil, devil, not today. Devil, devil, return back to sender. Devil, devil, not today. Wow, coming out your comfort zone. You got to deal with this toxic behavior. It be the thought process for me. Coming out your comfort zone to mind your business and you got to deal with this behavior? Yo, come on now. Give me a break. It be the thought process for me. You don't even project this negative energy into the universe at the end of the day. So for it to come in your lane, devil, devil, return back to sender. Devil, devil, not today. Devil, devil, return back to sender. Devil, devil, not today. Devil, devil, return back to sender. Devil, devil, not today. I say that respectfully. Leave innocent people alone. Because you got malicious intentions. Because you a hate in disguise. You ain't got nothing better else to do with your time. Because you're miserable within being miserable. And you think it's the norm because you have controlling issues. The norm within the norm of your mindset because you're your own enemy. And the enemy allows you to believe that this was the norm to bother an innocent person that doesn't even have no malicious intentions towards you. And you're so threatened by their energy at the end of the day, you ain't got nothing better else to do with your time but bother the innocent soul. It be the mindset for me. Ma'am, sir, make it make sense. It would never make sense. When misery loves company, return back to sender respectfully. Protect your energy because not everybody's deserving your time. It be the thought process of me going back and forth with words with somebody who don't got common sense. Please protect your energy. And I say that respectfully. You are worthy. You matter. Just because you was dealt an unfair shit hand when it was called life, do not mean you cannot not become your best self vision of yourself. Yeah, they overlooked you. Yeah, they gave up on you. Yeah, they allowed you to feel like you wasn't worthy of yourself. But does not give you the right to hurt innocent people within your process of being miserable. It's the thought process of me. How you interrupt the innocent person and then sit here and play victim. It be the thought process of me. That's a dangerous game within a dangerous game. Because you playing in your own face. Respectfully. Just because of whatever trauma that you experienced as a child. Being sexually assaulted, domestic violence, trauma going into your adulthood, dysfunctional family, trauma on top of trauma, unhealthy relationships, sickness, you put a name to your book. You can overcome them storms within your journey. Instead of beating yourself up with words, hurting yourself to hurt an innocent person because you don't have self-respect for yourself, to have self-awareness within yourself, to acknowledge that you are worthy of yourself. You know these tools that God installed within us? Self-awareness, self-respect, self-peace, self-control, self-discipline, self-care, self-value, self-love, self-worth, self-patience. Healthy boundaries, healthy balance, so you can elevate to become your best self-vision of yourself. It was never part of God's plan for you to go against your neighbor, to bring harm towards yourself or your neighbor or others around you, or to have malicious intentions to psych someone out their thought process or their frame or their pockets or their eyesight because you don't understand yourself today. You can become your best self-vision when you choose your best self-vision of yourself to show up. When it starts with healing, it starts with you. You are worthy. You do matter. But when you overlook yourself and beat yourself up with words and project that energy into the universe at the end of the day, you're only hurting yourself even more. You're only hurting yourself. Why hurt yourself because someone overlooked you? Why hurt yourself because someone gave up on you? Why hurt yourself because of trauma that was installed within you? Why hurt yourself? Why hurt yourself even more when the pain was already projected on you? You see everybody else trying to be happy. You see everybody's elevated and you're hating disguise and you don't understand how to come out of this pain of a trauma within a trauma of your healing. You don't know how to start. You don't know how to choose your best self-vision of yourself. You keep saying you're choosing your best self-vision of yourself, but you keep overlooking your best self-vision of yourself. When you become your worst enemy because the enemy allows you to believe to hurt yourself and psych yourself out your own thought process, to beat yourself up with words. But that was never part of God's plan. God said there are better days ahead. This is not for all. When you know, you know. When you tuned in, you tuned in. It's just the thought process of me. Because God is tuned into you. Because you are the miracle that God created. And God is still patient with your process. God just wants you to stay in your own lane and stop having malicious intentions towards innocent people. It's just that simple. It's not difficult. You're looking for a reaction out of an innocent person, antagonize an innocent person, and then when you get the response you want, then you want to play victim. That's a problem. Respectfully, that's a problem. I could respect my neighbor, but my neighbor can't respect me because my neighbor's having a misunderstanding self-day with themselves, and they can't understand at the end of the day to stay in their own lane and try again another day. It'd be the thought process for me. The trauma within trauma of your trauma, hurting innocent people with your malicious intentions, psyching your own self out your own thought process, saying you want to become a believer, or believing in yourself to become what? When you keep overlooking yourself, how can you become a believer if you don't believe in yourself? It'd be the thought process for me. Leave innocent people alone. When it starts with healing, it starts with you. You can't have one foot in one door, one foot in the other door. It would never make sense. Respect goes a long way. Choosing your best self-vision of yourself was part of God's plan. Stop the violence. You can't fake gaslight yourself wearing a mask trying to understand the sun when it comes to healing. You got to mean what you say and stay true to yourself without wearing that mask and fake gaslighting yourself. And when you're a child of God, you don't fake gaslight nobody. Because when you're on God's time, you don't need to wear a mask. And I say that respectfully. Never judge a book by its cover, neighbor. Because you don't understand how God is favoring a child of God. And I say that respectfully. Protect your energy because not everybody's deserving your time. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect. 365 days with no malicious intentions bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Protect your energy because that raise every time. I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Love yourself, but God's protection every direction. Never allow hate and disguise or personal intentions to psych you out your thought process, letting you from your pockets with eyesight. Protect your energy because they will sit here and fake gaslight you and act like they're so in tune with God, and the whole entire time they would try to bring harm towards you and your family. Protect your energy because not everybody's deserving your time. Naya, genuine love, respect. Love yourself, God's protection for every direction. Love yourself, love yourself. Love yourself, God's protection for every direction. Have a good day. Have a safe week ahead of you. Protect your energy. Be safe. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. God is good.